All records are eventually broken and are made to do so. There seems to be a general theme surrounding the release of Star Wars, The Force Awakens in general. However, the film itself is not the only party to break the record these days. The film's box office success has allowed Harrison Ford to officially become the highest-earning actor. Welcome back to another episode of Luxury Imperial. Subscribe to the channel and join us on our exploration of the most extraordinary opulence the world has to offer. To achieve this highest honor, Ford had to eliminate box office powerhouse Samuel L. Jackson to get there. Anyone who knows a little bit about Hollywood knows that it wasn't an easy accomplishment, considering the fact that Jackson is present in almost every movie made since the early 1990s. That is of course exaggerated. But what about others? In this era of record-breaking blockbusters, a select group of actors have used these epic films to make box office a success. Let's take a look at the 10 highest-earning actors ever, starting at No. 10 and reaching out to Mr. Ford himself. Some you may see coming, while others may surprise you. 10. Adam Sandler, The Ridiculous Six. He made $62.5 million on this film alone, which is ridiculous. Notice the pun? In 2017, Adam Sandler signed an estimated $250 million four-movie deal with Netflix. It was reported. That breaks down to $62.5 million per film. The first movie in the deal, The Ridiculous Six, scored a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, but those millions are certainly a nice consolation prize for some bad reviews. 9. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He earned $65 million on this deal. Harrison Ford was already semi-retired when Paramount asked him to star in the fourth installment in the Indiana Jones film series, 2008's Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So, the film studio essentially gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. Paramount agreed to split almost all of the film's earnings, after the studio made back its production and advertising costs, between Ford, Steven Spielberg, and George Lucas. That deal made Ford $65 million richer. 8. Johnny Depp, Alice in Wonderland. He made a whopping $68 million. Johnny Depp made millions to portray the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, and he didn't even have to work hard for it. According to an analysis, Depp only spoke a total of 661 words in the film, making him one of the highest-paid actors for saying the least. 7. Sandra Bullock, Gravity. She made an astounding $70 million for her role as astronaut Ryan Stone in Gravity. Sandra Bullock struck a deal with Warner Brothers that included $20 million up front, 15% of the studio's share of box office gross, 15% of the studio's share of film rental gross, plus a percentage from TV and ancillary revenue. That all added up to a paycheck of at least $70 million. Bullock's out-of-this-world earnings have made her the only woman to land on this list. 6. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. He made $75 million even though Mission Impossible 3 was a relative box office failure. Tom Cruise was still paid big bucks to return to the franchise for the fourth installment, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. 5. Robert Downey Jr., Avengers, Infinity War. He made $75 million. Robert Downey Jr. negotiated a unique financial arrangement with Marvel studio chief Kevin Feige that over the years resulted in massive paydays for the actor. As part of his deal to portray Iron Man, Downey receives back-end from all of the Avengers movies. Sources told The Hollywood Reporter that he likely earned at least $75 million from 2018's Avengers, Infinity War, which grossed more than $2 billion. 4. Keanu Reeves, The Matrix. He made $83 million. Keanu Reeves has earned a total of about $250 million from the three Matrix films, which breaks down to roughly $83 million per film. Reeves made $15 million upfront per film, plus a cut of the grosses. 3. Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. He made $90 million. Disney has paid Johnny Depp a whopping $90 million to star in each of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. With 5 movies in the series, that amounts to a total payday of $450 million. Even Depp has said that he has been overpaid to portray Captain Jack Sparrow. "It's ridiculous," Depp told Vanity Fair of his Pirates paycheck. 2. Will Smith, Men in Black 3. He made $100 million. Will Smith made 9 figures to suit up for the 3rd movie in the popular Men in Black series. A source said that Smith earned $100 million from the film, a sizable chunk of its $624 million box office gross. 1. Bruce Willis, The Sixth Sense. He made $115 million. Playing dead didn't end up being too painful for Bruce Willis. The actor negotiated an extremely lucrative deal for himself when he signed on to star in The Sixth Sense. In addition to a $20 million salary, he negotiated for 17% of the film's global box office gross plus additional rights to its home video sales. Those figures have added up to a $115 million payday for Willis from this one film alone. And with that, we've reached the end of this episode all about the top 10 highest paid movie stars ever. Which of the stars mentioned in our list surprised you the most? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this one and found it helpful, remember to leave a like on the video and to subscribe to Luxury Imperial for even more amazing videos, just like this one. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.